That was worth showing up, guys. I never heard that before, and that was fantastic. Could you say that one more time? Hi, everybody. Grady Polson. Welcome to the America Agency. Right while I still have you, I want to hear your words. What is your script? So it's final expense, it's mortgage protection, it's IUL. There's openers you give, without getting, lead specific. There's some word tracks you say, there's some openers, there's some grabbing attention, verifying information. What does your opening first 1, 2, 3 minutes kind of look like as you grab a hold of that lead and let them know that you're in charge?
It's always the same. Whether I'm calling an ethos or an IUL client, the intro is the same and the rest is a conversation. I try not to use a script because I don't want to sound like a robot, nor do I want to necessarily structure my call in a way that lets them, what am I trying to say? I don't want them to expect me to sound like everybody else that's calling them, because everyone's buying something and everyone's selling something. So the intro is very similar to, what I said a second ago. It's, hey, John, my name is Lauren. I'm looking at a form you'd filled out. Looks like a couple months ago. Did anyone reach out to you about that? It looks like you were looking for maybe $45,000 of coverage. How are you doing today? And I don't let them say a word until I'm done. Whether I'm saying 3 sentences, 4 sentences, I make sure I get everything out, and then I listen to what they have to say. I'm always like, hey, how you doing today? And if I can hear in their voice that they're low in their tone, I'm going to match it. If I hear in their voice that they're excited, I match it. If they have an accent, I have an accent. If they don't, then I don't. I am a full-blown actress on the phone because this person needs to trust me. And the quickest way for someone to trust you is to relate to them. And I try to find something in those few seconds that I can relate to, that I can pick up on, and I use it to my advantage the whole call. And I think that's just from, maybe living in the city, maybe moving around a lot as a kid, but I always had to figure out where I fit in groups of people. So I always had to become some sort of social chameleon to get into that group of people. And I think it's really helped me in insurance.
Got it. So it's very, looking at a form, I think it clipped for a second, but hey, John, I'm looking at a form you filled out. What was the next part right there?
Hey, I'm looking at a form you filled out. It looks like you haven't taken care of this yet. You were looking for about $30,000 to $45,000 of coverage. Is that right? Great. Go ahead and grab a pen and a paper. Let me give you my information. And it's always something similar to that. It's a conversation though. It's a, hey, I'm Lauren. I'm looking at something you filled out. Let's make sure we help you today.
Yeah.
And I'm very direct. I don't ask for anything other than the information I already have, banking and social. But I don't ask, hey, is it okay if we do this? Do you think it's okay? Can you grab a pen and a paper? Excuse me. Can you grab a pen and a paper? Is it okay if we do this today? Do you have time for this? No. This is what we're doing. Grab a pen. This is what I have for you.
Power moves. You're taking complete control. And the understanding for anyone that's new out there is to understand that the people we deal with, the clients we service, the middle American market, the masses of society, the 100 million people that make between $40,000 and $100,000 a year, who's our clientele, have a boss. They have a they're used to being told what to do all day long. They're used to being asking for permission for a 5-minute smoke break and a 45-minute lunch and a second 5-minute smoke break. But thank goodness we have Eagle Select, which has a quit smoking advantage. But they're used to asking for permission the whole time throughout their day. Can I take this 2 weeks off to go on a trip with my family? Can I get a day off to go to doctor's appointment? They're asking permission. So when you come on the phone and you take control like Lauren does and says, go get a pen and paper, I have some information to give you. They go, okay. And if they don't, now it's uncomfortable. They're making it uncomfortable because we just give them a direction, and people don't like to be uncomfortable. They like to just follow directions, right? So what are some rebuttals though you may get once you give them that direction, and how do you overcome them?
So I don't get rebuttals. No one tells me, if they're busy at work or they can't do it right now, I reschedule. If someone says no, I'm not going to hammer them until they say yes or they have time for me. I don't have the time to argue with somebody that doesn't want this. So if they're saying to me, I'm just not ready for this. I might not, it's not the right time. I'm not going to argue. I'm going to move on.
Easy. Okay. You're there. How about this one? Okay. What was this for again?
Right. This is for the life insurance you're looking for a little while back. I know this is important to you. I know how critical this kind of coverage can be. Go ahead and grab a pen and a paper. Let me give you some options.
Perfect. Okay. There you go. But you're moving them. And if they don't want to play, it was $1.50 lead out of CRM. You're going to go find someone else to talk to because they responded.
Yeah.
They probably put an appointment on your calendar. So they were interested at some level too. That's the beauty of using a good CRM is that the only people that are interested are booking. They're having a conversation with AI the whole way, right?
AI the whole way. And once they're in my calendar, either it's a no-show or I'm selling it. It's very rare that I call a lead that has booked an appointment on my calendar and I'm not selling it. Because why would they take the time to watch the video that I put out, to fill out the form, to click the link on my calendar, to show up to the meeting? They're going to buy.
Awesome. Okay, so I love it. So we got them connected. You're going to move through the app. What are you doing at the back end to solidify sales? Are you a brownies? Are you a flowers? Are you a thank you card gal? Is it texts and emails? Is it nothing? And fingers crossed and hope? Like, what do you do at the end of a sale? Final 1-2 minutes or final, 1-2 statements. Then what are your action processes to solidify that sale?
If they get instantly approved, I never say that they're approved. I tell them they're going to be it's about a 24-hour process for the carrier to make a decision for your application. In that time, you've got my information. I've got yours. Let's stay connected. Let me get you in your policy number tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So I've got them on the hook. And, let's say they're approved. I provide them email, all of my information, their policy information. Now that I have the CRM, I can click a button that does all that for me so I don't have to do it myself. But I try to make it seem like I did a lot of work on their behalf. So, underwriting tried to increase your premium and lower your coverage. But you know what? I pushed it through. I've got a great relationship with this carrier. I've been with them for a long time. I'm glad you're working with me because I was able to do that for you. So it's a lot of like, I'm working really hard for you, and it's a pain in the ass to do it again. So you don't want to do this again, kind of thing.
That's fantastic. And guys, this is, let me back up. We are the only people in a family's life that provides something of value on the worst day of that family's life. So to help them make a decision to get and keep this policy, we're doing good work here, right? Is she overselling them and taking food off the table? Is she putting them in a policy that's less valuable than another company that they were already with? No, she's helping them make that confident decision and go, yeah, this is good. I'm appreciative of her. Thank you for her effort. And yes, this is a good decision. I don't want to go through this again. And now they've got a policy for 60, 80, 120, 250 bucks a month that when the worst day in that household happens, something of value and benefit and a financial ladder comes in, a financial bridge comes in to help transition the worst day in that family's household. That's what we do. We help people make decisions to improve their lives. That's a salesman's mantra. We help people make decisions to improve their lives, and you tactfully do that. If you're not all picking gems up out of this call, you're wasting your time. This is so, so good. So I worked really hard to get this policy pushed through. I have a good it's fantastic. Worked really hard, but thank goodness you got me as your agent, because without that, I don't know if we were going to get this approved for you, Betty. Oh my God, Lauren, thank you so much.
Seriously. I think life insurance at this point has become a commodity. There are websites where people can purchase life insurance just like clothing. And if they're not buying you, then that's the problem. They can buy life insurance by themselves. What they're buying is you, your relationship, your ability to follow through with what you say, and just your kindness and your compassion. I think that, a lot of times when folks are saying, yeah, I had a heart attack, had a stroke, we're just kind of glossing over that, writing it down. I always make a note to say, oh my gosh, that must have been terrifying. I'm so glad you're okay. How was that for you? Is your family all right? Because that's a pretty serious thing. And, this is a lifelong relationship. I tell every person I sell, I'm with you for life. You've got me, I've got you. If your family needs something, I'm the one to call.
Any tangibles you send other than text emails? Do you send thank you cards? Do you have a policy amount? I always throw out Wiley Hawkins. Every policy over $100, he sends flowers to, because I thought it was brilliant. He's like, I got 100% persistency on policies over $100, so I send him flowers. I'm like, that seems like a good barometer for sending flowers. So, but if you don't, then I'm sure you're doing just fine. I just always like to, any little things that you do.
I like the flowers idea. That's a cute idea. Now
He's
that I've got the CRM,
100 flowers. He just clicks a button and it sends him flowers. I was like, what a clever little guy he is. I love him.
I sent a guy a Cheesecake Factory birthday cake the other day. It was his birthday. He hung up the phone on me. I sent him a cheesecake, and he ended up buying a policy from me. But after the sale, I click a button on my CRM, and it sends a physical postcard along with birthday cards, holiday cards. I don't do that physically, but I will now. It does it for me.
That's awesome. Okay, there's a lot of moms on here who are looking at you going, could I do what she does? Or I can't do what she does, or I don't know how she juggles it. And it's easy for you because you're so skilled now. And here I am trying to figure this out. And what is some advice you've got? And dads, I'm sure there's some single dads. There's some people without kids that are out here watching you right now. So what is some final, send off rally cry advice that Lauren Garza's got to the new producer with grand, big ambitions, big eyes, big goals, but just, a wall and a blanket of fear wrapping around him right now? How do we break him out of that?
Text your leads. Find a way to get to them other than dialing them, because no one picks up the phone. 8 out of 10 people are not going to pick up the phone. So you've got to find a creative way to get to your people. And the people that will text you back are the people that will buy from you. And you won't have to tug and pull the appointment because that person is ready anyway. Text your leads. Blue check or not, they'll answer.
Simple as that. I love it. So if you're on Lauren's team, here's my advice. Copy her. Just copy her. Don't ask her a lot of questions. Big thing on success is just copy people and listen to people who have what you want. And if Lauren has the ability to work from 9 till 3:10, get a cheesesteak and an orange and make a smoothie at 2:00 and write $50,000 a month, I would copy every single thing she does. And if you're not on Lauren's team, well, you're on the FFL team and you're on the America team and you're on the insurance team. If you're watching this from another company, well, you're in the right industry. Okay. Just go make it happen. And that's a very tacky cliche line, but if you already know what to do. I want to lose weight. Well, stop eating so much. I want to feel better. Well, work out, right? I want to sleep better. Well, stop watching crap at TV at 11 o'clock at night. Like us as adults, we know what to do. And then we buy courses or we watch things and we make all these excuses on why it works for them and not us. And the reality is it all could work for us if we just do what we actually know to do. And Lauren, you've gone out there, you've made it happen. You're setting the bar high. Now, is it unattainable? No. Welcome. Lauren's wants an army of people. We want an army of you who we want to help. But this is an incredible industry. I'm so proud and happy for you. And I'm so excited to see what you do now here into the future. So Lauren, drop a LG in the chat below. Fire it up, light it up, give her some love, give her flowers, because this was gold. Coming all the way back to I'm looking at an application you didn't finish. Look at the form you filled out. It hadn't got this taken care of yet. So many little tactical, clever things that have been developed through time under pressure. So thank you, Lauren. And final words, send us off.
Text your damn leads.
There we go. Text your leads. I love it. Thank you, Lauren. Everyone have an amazing day. Grateful for you all. Take care. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.